Hey guys, Third Street Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
Zack.
I'm James.
And we're back here with the season premiere of Rick and Morty, episode 1 of season 4. And I'm looking at the title, and I can't exactly remember this episode. There are a couple I've seen in the first few episodes, and a couple I missed, because when I was reacting to them before, I left for a little bit. I'm not sure if I actually saw this. Maybe I did a summary of it online and said, okay, I've seen it. And started with episode 3. I don't know. So this is kind of new territory for me. So for people who are joining us for the first time, these guys haven't seen any of Rick and Morty, and I've seen everything pretty much up until this point. Okay? So that's pretty much it. But first 3 seasons, pretty good. Oh yeah.
Fucking amazing.
Oh,
hell yeah.
Favorite parts about the show? Like for me, it's the creativity and the characters.
Rick Sanchez.
No, it's a lot of people's favorite thing.
Rick Sanchez. He's a bad mamma jamma. He's got
the show would be impossible without him for sure. Yeah, he makes the show.
He's got cool, crafty ways about him. Season 3, the finale, that fight he had with the president was just perfectly summed up Rick to me. I mean, just creative, cool, badass.
Yeah.
And a drunk.
And a drunk. Although, it's weird because they weren't really leaning into the drunkenness too much in the last episode.
No.
Well, he was drinking when they came to the White House.
Rick,
did you bring a drink in here?
Yeah. Oh, good point, good point.
Yeah.
Other than that, we're going to start.
Cyber stalking. I just wanted to know where she got this necklace from. And now I know. Her grandma left it to her.
You're quiet, Rick. Shouldn't you be revealing?
Dad, there's a way we do this now.
Morty, would you please accompany me to Forbodulon Prime for death crystals? Well, thank you for asking. Yes, I will do that.
Dad, you hardly put any syrup on.
Sex
Stop
does.
raising your father's cholesterol so you can take a half funeral selfie. Never get to do anything.
That's like a malicious plan that takes decades.
Sex flushes your cheeks.
Yeah, that's why makeup was created, to simulate the effect on that. So guys would see that and it would look more sexy.
Why are they called death crystals? Do they kill you? You're thinking of bullets, Morty. Death crystals show you how you're gonna die.
I have seen this.
Wow. I don't think I'd want to know.
I die a million times? Truth is, anyone that knows how they're definitely gonna die is either boring as hell or about to get shot down. Who are those guys? Crystal poachers. Answer death, sir, death. Definitely gonna be shot by this guy. This is totally my fate. Nothing I can possibly do. Okay, now not so much. Help me gather these up.
Pretty damn amazing.
Hell yeah.
God, I hate those lips.
Just use these to win
I think you had a
fights.
stroke
People
and your
who
lips
spend their life
drooped.
avoiding death are already
Kill me.
dead. They're also rich. And I like it. Will you just go on? Stop! We're gonna make me die wrong! Wait a minute, what? Morty, do you have a death crystal in your pocket? Maybe, little monster. I thought you were masturbating. Are you interested? What have you doing? Why would you steal a death crystal? I want you son of a bitch. Give me the whip, Morty.
Oh.
Fuck.
Data operation Phoenix initiated.
What the hell? I axed this protocol. What are you doing with my clone? Happy to help. By the way, annoying that I even have to ask, but you are down with fascist dystopias, right?
Thanks for sterilizing China.
Yes.
That yes was pretty liberal with the letter Y. Isn't this strange? I trust the kind of fine, fascist Morty. For starters, I just need to get to Forbodulon Prime. You don't go where I want you to go! Fuck. Hey, ho, ho. What? No.
I love you.
Damn it. How am I going to die with her if I can't even talk to her? Well, look at that. Now we're doing something we've done before. Mr. Mason, kill this Nazi prick.
Can do.
Oh.
Accepting. Rerouted.
Oh, come on, man. What the heck, Rick? Are you making clones down here? Get out of here. Stop asking stupid questions, Morty. You sound like a piece of shit. Oh, jeez.
No.
Man, no shame. You're looking at your shrimp body like, what? Honestly, you're doing me a huge favor by being shrimp instead of fascists. What? God damn it, when did this shit become the default? what bullies call a fait accompli. Just because I can't interact with solid matter means you can just walk all over me? Dear God. Bist du faschistisch? Nope. I thought maybe you were pussying out. What the fuck? Oh, the hair's getting thin. Well, looks like there's a new Mexico.
Damn.
What the hell? Why are you letting me do this?
I do as the crystal guides.
Your Honor.
Those were my husband's last words.
He says that he loves you, Sparrow. He loves you, little Sparrow.
He's innocent. Case dismissed.
Coming for you, God.
A bunch of us girls were going to go skinny dipping later if you wanted to join. We're going to do it right now. This is the last conversation I'm having about it fully clothed.
No thanks.
Having his back that way. Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, shit. That's the worst version of them I could imagine, I think. Oh my God.
Shakira. Not to be confused with Shakira. James.
I like Shakira.
One's hot. One's moved.
What the fuck?
I can't see my own death. How am I gonna die? Oh, hey, this fucking barrel fluid's wrapping around my legs. Fuck, I can feel. I have mass. I'm a fucking god now. You're fucked. I thought you were proud to be a hologram. Shit.
Ow!
That would be.
Oh. Oh my
There's a lesson here,
God.
and I'm not the one that's gonna figure it out. Hey, sorry.
Morty, we saw you on the news. Are you okay?
Oh, real nice, Rick. Turning our son into an Akita?
Real nice. Eat my ass, Jerry. He turned himself into Akira.
Oh, I lead it because this is my house, Rick. I lead any ass I
Gross. Now you can push a little bit towards the limit, not zero. They're making sure to keep our eyes on the prize. You do have just relax, Morty. You know I record everything, right? Garage, isolate Summer's voice and playback.
Oh, and then you guys can get married and like suck each other off in a
What the hell, Summer? That's disgusting.
That's pretty gross.
Summer, Jesus
I
Christ.
was just joking around. I know exactly what I want to do. I want to work in hospice. I want to comfort the people who are dying. No one else in their lives. I love you. Followed by whatever it says on my name tag. Over and over.
What the fuck? Hey, Morty, quick favor. Cover me in gasoline and spiders. Fine, yeah, I'm in.
That was our reaction, and this is discussion. And actually, I do pretty clearly remember this episode. It's a pretty damn good one. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
So Mike Mendel, I'm not sure, was that how you pronounce it? Mike Mendel?
Think so.
Mendel.
Yeah. Rest in peace. I'm not sure who he is. I imagine he's a writer or he's affiliated with the show somehow.
Yeah, it sucks,
And
man.
he should be proud because show's great.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you guys think of the Death Crystal?
I mean, I would be on Rick's side on that argument. Fucking get rid of that son of a bitch.
Yeah, I think it would be real easy to be obsessed with it. And not even for the same reasons that Morty is.
I wouldn't like it.
I would
not
hate
like it at all.
Me too.
I would not like that thing, and I would not touch it any more than I had to.
Especially with
Yeah.
multiple universes and seeing, like, he saw all kinds of different death scenarios, right?
I think it's like,
Fuck that.
like, no matter, I think it was showing him all the different ways he would die if he went in certain directions.
Certain directions, right.
Did different directions, yeah.
Dude, that would just drive me insane.
Would you keep it?
No, I think it'd drive me insane.
Yeah.
Like,
It would drive me insane just because
I guess
I
I
can't
wouldn't
even fathom it being dictated to all the time by that damn thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Do
want
all
to
that
die
shit.
tomorrow, but like,
Yeah, but you don't know. I mean, you just don't.
I mean, that's
There's
the
a
thing.
chance.
Yeah,
There's always a chance any of us could die. I could die on the walk to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Some asshole would just swerve too far in my lane and fucking hit me.
I thought about that. That makes me fucking nervous.
He's got a reflector vest, though.
Do you have a reflector?
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah, maybe if I lose a leg or something, then I can get a
You're good for the channel.
A peg leg.
You have a
Peg
little
leg
light.
Zack. They send you like different attachments for it.
I'd love to. If I lost my leg and had a peg leg, I'd have like different legs.
You have a machine gun.
I'd have a fishing leg, like fishing tackle in it,
Yeah.
and I'd have
Machine gun.
I probably would have a hunting leg
Yeah.
or a concealed carry leg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'd be
Shit,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys would not want to know when you were going, like, not this scenario where he can see all these different fucking ways he's gonna die if he goes a particular direction. Just like a single way, you knew how you were gonna fucking die. You wouldn't want to know
No.
how you're gonna go. You?
No, I wouldn't.
I think it would haunt me. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to know either.
I guess if someone said you better start eating healthy, I would, oh, okay,
Yeah.
maybe I'll start eating healthy.
Well,
Yeah.
people tell you that all the time now, though.
I know, but if it's like something specific, like diabetes,
Diabetes.
diabetes.
Well, I'm Wilford Brimley,
Yeah.
and I have diabetes.
That'd be a terrible way to go. Diabetes would be one of the
Wake up,
absolute
all your
worst.
limbs are cold
Yeah,
Be a bad way.
or gone.
or gone.
Ugh,
They're just you woke up and they're just gone. That'd be terrible.
yeah, it'd be awful.
I also just love. Okay, so here's the thing. Also, that this Rick. So he's in a clone body, but I've always assumed that our Rick, the Rick that exists, it's his actual consciousness
Mhm.
is shifting. So it's not like a clone of his consciousness. It's his actual consciousness.
It's not like Westworld.
That would be thunder if you heard it on the
Yeah.
camera. Yeah. So, yeah,
When did this become the default?
yeah. The fascist
Fucking
thing.
fascism.
Man, some of them fucking Ricks, like the shrimp one, was just terrible. And the worst was the wasp. Like when they were eating that fucking guy. What was the principal or something? Or the
No,
teacher?
he's a teacher.
He's a
master.
teacher.
Yeah,
Extra credit.
Mr. Goldenfold.
yeah, Mr.
Yeah.
Goldfold. God. And then he shot those babies out.
Yeah, run, my babies.
It was funny as hell, but it was horrible.
Yeah,
it's like the part in BoJack when he says, "Well, I know what it's like to see a baby bird pushed out before we can learn how to fly." And it shows
Yeah.
the woman looking out the window.
I thought this was much more disturbing.
Me too.
Yeah,
That was pretty
so
horrible.
disturbing.
Oh God, just kill me, please.
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, that was making it funny, but I just kept thinking that would be just a terrible thing if you're really in that situation.
Yeah, if you were on the table.
Yeah.
These things are just whipping their tongues out there and eating you,
And they don't
Sprinkling
consider
acid
you
on
this
you.
stinking creature.
sprinkling acid on you,
Yeah,
Ugh,
eating your children.
yeah, that's would be real bad.
terrible.
Yeah,
It's interesting to see the change in the family dynamic because
Yeah.
now Rick has to ask Morty if he wants to go on the adventures.
Mhm.
So at least through the first episode of season 4, they've stuck with the whole spiel, the whole new family dynamic.
yeah, the new status quo.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think it dramatically changes things. And they still just go on the adventure. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Have you ever been that obsessed with a woman that you would do something like that? We'll ask you first, James, because I know the answer for the middle one.
I haven't really did any crazy shit for a woman before that I can think of. Like, I just accept defeat and just move on.
Live to fight another day. He says. For me, I'll let you think.
Okay.
But for me, I think it's always been more about the adventure and the undertaking than it was about the person.
Yeah.
Because in the end, there was one of the last times this happened, I really got in deep.
Yeah.
And it fucked me up because a lot of horrible things happened
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
But overall, though, I think it usually is just about the commitment
Mhm.
and the undertaking and wanting to have that.
The chase, you think?
Yeah. It's like Motorhead said.
The
Lemmy said the chase is better than the catch.
Chase,
But
chase, yeah.
I have to learn to change that.
Yeah.
If that ends up being the case again,
Yeah.
I got to learn to no,
Yeah.
calm down,
Pump the brakes.
pump the brakes, build a relationship.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The chase is exciting, but I think when you get older and have some conscientiousness when it comes to, like you said, you got to understand like that you can't be addicted to that high and then be disappointed after it's
Well,
gone.
now I'm too tired.
Yeah.
Like all of my will has gone out of me and into the ball. So
That you can't have.
that I can't have. So that's been taken from me too. But
Yeah.
no,
I've always studied, I think, dating and mating rituals and stuff like that.
Of what, like birds?
Of people. Yeah, of people. Yeah. And just, but you can honestly look at animals and
we are animals, Shane.
We are, yeah. Mm-hmm. And we can learn something from, I think, studying people and animals. Yeah, and I've, in my past, especially when I was younger, I've gone through great lengths because back then I thought, like, if I had that girl, then I know I would be happy and everything would be okay in my life. And then, but when you get older, you realize it's not exactly true. You got to find...
My dad says when you get older, it just goes away.
And my dad has said that too, but they're also losing testosterone, becoming less physically. They're literally becoming less male, which is kind of interesting to think about.
But you just say that as though it's as opposed to becoming more female. They're just losing testosterone.
Yeah, but that's
because they're not becoming like a female, because the females have different attributes and
But like old people in general, they align because and we actually start producing more estrogen too when we're older. And we get more emotional. It's weird.
You lose that weight fast.
I think it's bottled water. It's xenoestrogen that's leaching into the bottled water. I need to.
You're gonna get bitch tits when you're older if you don't change. Now.
I need to.
You need to eat healthier.
Yeah, that's what I need to do.
Not the only one.
So
me too.
I have some habits that I should probably kick. I smoke. I know when I can drink again, I'm probably going to drink a lot.
Yeah,
and that shit.
Maybe you can trade that
for what?
Smoking.
Oh, I was going to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I told a guy at work. He said, "Why don't you quit smoking, Brooker? I gotta quit smoking when I can start drinking again." He's like, "Oh, you better keep smoking then." That's what he said.
Do you don't chew anymore, do you?
No. I gave it up. I did it there. We were recording a few weeks ago. I just felt like having some.
Right.
Yeah.
But then I just ended up throwing away part of the pack. I don't know. It was nice to have it for a few days while I was at work, but then I got back into why I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I just quit. But
I like to be able to indulge in those things just once in a while and not make it happen.
Well, I think for me, it's a special. I don't know. It's mostly self-destructive habit.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck it. And
no, that's good. My Uncle John next door, he smoked multiple packs a day, and I believe his first wife died because of lung cancer. She smoked too. And then, it wasn't a good situation for him. This is before he met my Aunt Cheryl. And then he said he bought a pack of cigarettes and just looked at him when he was driving and threw him out the window. And he never smoked again. Because he just realized, he's like, why'd I do it? I told myself I wasn't going to do it. And he did it. And some people can do that. And I think it'd be very hard if I was addicted to something.
That's what I do with my vape. That's what I do with my vape. One day I was driving down the road when I was with my kids, and I was like, why am I doing this? I just handed it to my daughter. I said,
you probably thought it was the douches who vape.
Well, it is douchey. There's no doubt about it. It's
I'm
douchey.
Just kidding.
Vape is retarded.
It's fucking douchey. But anyway, I handed it to my daughter. I'm like, throw this out the window. She's like, what? I'm like, throw it out the window. I'm done. And that was it. So
well, my daughter's going to quit smoking. So, they'll get that when I start drinking again.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Well, here's the good news, honey. Daddy's not smoking anymore.
Honey. To answer your question, a lot of my identity when I was younger revolved around trying to, get the one and do everything I could to transform myself to be better. You know what I mean? But then I started wanting to do it for me. And then when I started wanting to do it for me and started just being, I guess, focusing on myself and kind of being an asshole, and then all that stuff just came.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I stopped chasing them and begging for their attention. But in terms of I've had relationships that I've really cared and loved, and and I've, and when that happens, I do everything I can to give that relationship a lot of energy and a lot of respect and a lot of effort. I mean, sometimes, it doesn't work out. It sucks,
Mm-hmm.
But, fortunately, I haven't gotten a gun pulled on me, but,
like me.
But, I've gone through, some bad times.
Yeah.
But I was in Fiji and I saw some really shitty things. So, Yeah.
Not too long ago, I had this weird situation where I was talking to this girl, and it's kind of not the same as what we're talking about, but it's just a fucked up situation. To me, it's fucked up. It didn't break my heart, but it upset me. We've been talking for a few months, right? And I thought we were headed in a positive place. She told me where she worked and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? It'd be really nice if I just sent her roses to where she works, right?
Yeah.
Well, I sent her roses to where she works. Like I said, we've been talking for a while, and she got fucking pissed off. And she felt like stalkerish vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she completely forgot that she told me where she worked. She's like a nurse at a school, right?
Okay.
And, dude, it just...
I've always felt like even girls that I wasn't vibing with in that way,
right.
They just love having the flowers because all the other chicks ask him.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a bragging right.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it was weird. She posted a picture of him on her Snapchat, like really excited about him.
Yeah.
And when I told her that they were from me, she was not happy. She felt like
she thought it was from Joe Schmo.
She thought it was from another guy. But what was funny is it was completely counter to how we had been talking to each other for months and vibing and video chatting and stuff like that. Yeah. So, but when that happened, dude, I was like I said, it's kind of off topic, but it for some reason popped in my mind. I was just fucking done. I was like, that's it, and I never talked to her again.
Yeah, for me,
I blocked her on everything, and I never talked to her again.
That happened to me once, where it's like I started talking to someone, and it's like I got excited about it.
Yeah.
So I let that excitement get to me,
right?
And I overplayed my hand. And then
we've all done it.
Yeah, and I'm like, then I realized it. And I'm like, fuck. And then why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Right.
And then it's like, do I even want this right now? Do I even need this?
Yeah.
Right.
And so I just stepped off.
Yeah.
And it's
like
I don't know. Now, like I said, I'm a tired old man.
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough to learn that dynamic of the chase and the power dichotomy between, and it's a really terrible thing with modern dating. It's like the person who's least interested in the relationship, they seem kind of to have like the power in the relationship.
Right.
So it's just like you're both trying to, and I think this is really bad. Instead of being honest with each other, you both have to kind of play the stupid game in the beginning.
Yeah, I did something childish too. Like a month later after I blocked her on everything, she requested like $200 from me on Google Wallet because like you can request money from people. Jeez. And I just rejected it and sent a note that said "fuck you" back to her.
Well, if she's going to ask,
why is that stupid? Though?
I mean, it's kind of harsh. I think I felt bad after I did it, but I was still pretty angry at the time about those because what's weird is she was sending me like little like pictures of like. The flowers she likes, this she likes, that she likes.
Titties.
Nope.
No, just kidding.
Well, yes, titties. And maybe that's why I got mixed signals. But anyway,
dude, if a girl's sending you titty pics and gets mad when you send a flower,
right?
As I'm saying, is sending nudes so common now?
It might be.
You do that before. Like,
it might be
before, like that comes before the flower stage is okay.
Yeah. I never request that shit.
Yeah,
weird.
I think that's.
I never request that shit either. But here's the deal. That was the sure sign that she's fucking nuts to me. Like she's just crazy, and I had. To
just means she's sending nudes to other people.
It's
just like So
I just don't.
Flowers to you is like this overreach of like you playing your hand when you fucking send me your titties, and that's just to you a normal thing in the modern world. It's
right.
It's a backwards fucking world.
Right. Yeah. It is a backwards world. But I thought when she was sending me like pictures and shit, and then she's like, man, I remember the conversation exactly. When I told her they were for me, she was like, oh, it's kind of weird. I'm like, what do you mean weird?
Was she really good looking?
Yeah, she's hot.
I'm saying if she's hot and she knows she's hot,
right.
She's going to have a lot of suitors.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you're fucking,
I mean,
you probably don't look like her.
I don't look like her.
Yeah, you're fat, 35 years old, and I'm fat too. Whatever. I'm just saying, you gotta play the game more. If she's that much hotter than you are handsome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's stupid. It sucks.
It is what it is, man.
But like, I would say you overplayed your hand, sir.
I overplayed my hand.
But she was sending you the signals, and what can you do? I've been wrong.
I fucking failed.
No, I have to say, I have a lot of good and bad experiences.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, being such a romantic when I was younger, I have like 25 bad experiences in a short period of time.
Yeah.
I started keeping track of everything in a fucking notebook.
Yeah.
I had a lot of bad ones.
Me
you had
too.
a couple of good ones.
Me too.
They turned out to be bad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe your longer commitments, but your short exchanges were successful.
Maybe one.
I don't know. I don't want to talk about too much on here.
What do you guys think about gaslighting?
Well, I know what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, gaslighting to me is just another word for instigation.
It's shutting you up. It's trying to shut you up. That's my view.
I thought gaslighting was supposed to be where you introduce a topic that
intentionally lights a fire under someone that can make them feel triggered.
Right.
And I guess
I don't triggering.
I don't love that terminology.
Yeah.
What's the fucking point? What's the difference? Why is it? wrong to say.
Because I think the term has been hijacked by kind of like people who possess this broad a broad group of people who possess an ideology on certain topics that are taboo to bring up.
Do they say now they use that term
like
gaslighting?
hashtag triggered?
But they say gaslighting though.
Like you're gaslighting me, therefore you're wrong.
It's something.
So like I don't even want to have a conversation because you're gaslighting.
Right.
So therefore it kind of shuts the person up.
Yes.
Because if you're gaslighting, that means you're a piece of shit.
They weaponize the word basically.
Yeah.
So
that's how every argument goes. You weaponize language.
Yeah, and when someone says that to me, the conversation's done. I'm done. I'm like, fuck you. I'm done because I'm not even going to partake in that bullshit.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. I mean, I guess I normally don't try to have any conversations like that, or the person, or associate with people who would say that I'm gaslighting them. You know what I mean?
That's definitely not something.
I don't know anybody that would. There's no one I know that would use that kind of language with me.
Yeah. So it's just like, I mean, I kind of surround myself with pretty much positive people who, you know, and I have people who I have vastly different beliefs from, and some of them are really good friends of mine. You know, so and I think what's funny is like, the general, like the internet, I'll just call it the collective people, like even those people, the collective, are starting to realize the absurdity of some of that language where they even will make fun of it. You know what I mean?
I hope so.
So, yeah. Like, what's funny is Bill Maher, who is a comedian, I follow his stuff sometimes. You know, we have, I think, different ideas a lot politically. You know, I mean, some things I agree, some things I don't. I'm, you know, both sides I kind of, I guess, moderate, but you know, he talks about it a lot. He kind of really pokes fun of culture right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And he just like, guys, this is stupid. You know, Morty missed out on the Jessica skinny dipping thing.
You're a damn fool.
Well, he just reminded me of Dumb and Dumber at the very end.
Yeah,
when the town is back that way, when they wanted guys to oil them up before competition.
And we're looking for 2 oil boys who can grease us up before each competition.
You are in luck. There's a town about 3 miles that way. I'm sure you'll find a couple guys there.
Yes.
Oh, dude. Have you been in a situation where, I mean, I've definitely been in situations where I've missed out on, like, looking back, like, what the hell was I thinking?
Yeah.
And I told you got a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but, like, you ever had anything that blatant kind of like that you missed out on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always a...
Yeah, I told you about it with the fucking boat washing incident. Because we came out here to your place not long after that.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, Zach, like, talking to me.
Yeah.
And it's obvious why she was talking to me. But I was committed to chasing the other one at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And it was like rule of law with me.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm on this hunt.
Yes.
I'm hunting this.
Yes.
But then when
I'm like monomaniacal about it. Like I'm like Ahab hunting the whale.
Yeah.
And like, there are plenty of other whales out there.
Yeah.
But this is the one I'm hunting. So, but that's how I was, and I was a fool for doing it because one was hotter than the other.
And I will say, she wasn't a whale.
Yeah, no, I'm not like a whale hunter.
Use it as a metaphor.
Like I teased your son about.
Yeah, I know.
Like he's whale watching.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
No, but
hog hunting.
yeah, you look back, it's just funny where I'm thinking like, oh, like she clearly was giving me the signal, and I was an idiot. I was shy, and
that's pretty much it.
I grew out of that real quick. But there were a few for sure.
Yeah, I had a situation when I worked at Target when I was a teen, like probably 18, 19, 20, something like that. I worked with this beautiful redhead, and she liked me, and she made it very apparent that she liked me. And she was, to me, I thought she was slightly out of my league. Of course, back then I was in much better shape, but
yeah.
Well, I found out through her that she was bisexual, and she had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And her girlfriend was even hotter than her. She was like smoking brunette, tan skin, just beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, they approached me and wanted to have a threesome.
And you said no?
I said no.
Why?
I was in a committed relationship.
Oh, well, okay. Well, yeah, okay.
But, I mean, it was tempting as hell, right? It was tempting as hell.
Yeah.
And I've never had an opportunity like that again. So I look back on that one like,
fuck. So your God gave you your chance.
Fuck. I was like, fuck. You know, now, even today, fuck.
Well, I mean, you're...
No point in regarding it today. That which cannot be reversed should not be regarded.
But the worst part is, this guy, I don't know why, but after I said no, I guess she just wanted to have a threesome really bad. She moved on to another guy that I worked with at Target, and he got it. He said yes, and he got to do it. Fucker.
Well, yeah, that's.
I've let all my little hatreds build up over the years, Jamie. And now it's come to the point where that resent and spite is just crashes on memories like a wave.
Ultimately, it's probably a good thing I didn't do it. Who knows what would have happened?
Yeah. Anyways, so guys, we've had a long conversation. I love this premiere, and we're going to start eventually getting the stuff that I haven't seen pretty soon. Absolutely. So other than that, I don't got anything else to say.
No, I'm good.
That's it.
Guys, thank you so much for watching this reaction and our discussion. I hope you enjoyed the discussion. If you like us, you want to support us, you can. Just keep watching our stuff. Like them, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And if you don't have an account, create one and subscribe. It's worth it. It helps us out. Leave comments down below. All right? Make sure you're checking out all our other stuff.